What up, people? What up? We live. We live. We in here. Y'all just joined the Abomination. Appreciate y'all coming through. This video finna be up. We finna talk to the mic. Today we about to talk about some Sonic Frontiers. All right. Not only Sonic Frontiers, I want to talk about some. I guess not heavy into the lore of Sonic. I'm not a super diehard Sonic fan, okay, but I do love Sonic. I did grow up with Sonic, okay. I'm just not a platformer. I just know I suck at platformers, okay. I don't ask games to change for me, but when they decide to go another route, I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I mess with their franchise. I want to see it succeed, so let me participate in the game some type of way. For this Sonic stuff, grew up with the cartoons, okay? The weird old junks when Sonic was fat, and the one where he had like the brother and the sister, they was in the band, trying to find their mama. That one was dope. Sonic X. I'm reading the current Sonic comic book right now. I know there was some like Archie Sonic comics. I didn't get to read those. I read stories online, but as far as actually reading the comics, I have not done that. All right, but I heard that they was some great shit. So I might want to go do that. All right, I might become I ain't gonna say be invested, because the current one right now is entertaining, but it's not really epic, and it's trying to be, and I'm not with that. As in, I don't want to I'm not just gonna say it's great because it's Sonic. All right, I'm like, okay, this is a story. But the idea of the current Sonic comic is what could be going into this game, Sonic Frontiers. Now, we don't know exactly what's going on in Sonic Frontiers, because they haven't told us anything besides Sonic being stranded on an island. Why is Sonic being stranded on an unknown island? Okay, we haven't even gotten to experience Sonic's world. So we finally going open world with Sonic, as far as like huge open, because Sonic Adventure was pretty open. They had a lot of areas over a geographical area kind of that you were playing, experiencing, going through. So we finally in Sonic's world, but we not seeing any of the movie didn't give us that. It should have, but we was just here in our fucking world, in our Earth, seeing the same shit, just Sonic characters. And now in this game, we're just seeing Breath of the Wild. Okay, it is what it is. A lot of people comparing it to that, and is that our fault? Is that a lack of creativity on the critiquers' behalf, or on the people making the game? But I don't want to be too critical, okay? I gotta be critical, but I don't want to we can't take what we seen from Sonic Frontier as is, because I think they were just showing us the world and not any of the elements actually in it that you can interact with, besides the the springs, the little pads, the jump pads, the crates. So we busting crates again, which is weird because if you think about it, like those are like steel containers to some degree, and Sonic is just rolling, just destroying them. Like he destroys robots, but it's just like, like how strong is this character? What could this character actually be doing with this power? We've seen like Super Sonic, and there are all the games where he's doing different stuff. Like there's a night game, Sonic and the Black Knight, some shit like that. Sonic Colors, where he messing around with some aliens or something. I don't know. They referenced it in the comic. I remember seeing those little things with, one eye, two eye, three eyes, but I mean, like actual Sonic, like himself, his speed, the emeralds, so we got Supersonic and Hypersonic, that character, but mainly we see Supersonic, or know that as his form, his super form, and yeah, the movies kind of talked about, like, yeah, this power of his quills, like lighting up, which I fought Mortal Kombat because Mortal Kombat had a story. It had an explanation for the characters and their powers. Some of them were just that. And then they made this recent movie where they want to give an explanation to shit, and it was just dumb and like, why you do that? Whereas Sonic, I feel like them trying to make a story behind the quills was actually interesting. And an opportunity to see Sonic not just as the fast guy. So yeah, I like that the movie attempted that. And in this game, actually, you will see Sonic, he's moving around. He got some little sparkles, some particles or some shit that's affecting him. So like that, plus the technology, and again, the Breath of the Wild reference, it's like they're trying to bring merge together, science and magic. I don't think we need that. I think we're seeing a lot of other people do it. Sonic, just be Sonic. We just want to see Sonic run around fucking Green Hill Zone, fucking snow-capped areas, running on, like mountains and shit, like snowboarding. Like, that's what we want to see Sonic doing. Not fucking, I don't know, home on the prairie in outer space, just endless nothingness. So that shit's whack. Shit's annoying to me. It's like you have all the tools at your disposal, and you choose to do this with it. All right. As well as, how many characters does this Sonic world universe have? Now, again, Sonic Adventure was my games. Niggas might be mad at me because I didn't play the originals, the platformers, which I played them, but like I said, they just not for me. I suck at them. But like that Sonic 3D Adventure, Sonic Adventure, like that was my shit. Okay. And to see that game allow you to play with multiple characters, I'm just like, seeing this empty world, to see Knuckles gliding across that, to see Tails flying across that, maybe Amy is playable, I don't know, but she can run fast too, not super fast, but she's fast. It seems like all these Sonic characters just like naturally speedy unless they intentionally heavy. But maybe it's like, what if the game actually lets you switch characters mid-game? It might be too much, maybe they take you to a point or something to where you got to pick the character, load the character or some shit. But just, like I'm saying, just the idea of being able to play with multiple Sonic characters again. And this time in one whole game, one whole playthrough, as opposed to Adventure where you had to play different people's like stories, different character stories. It's like, nah, this is just one adventure. That's why I think the idea of the comic would be so great, because Dr. Robotnik has created a metal virus, and whatever the metal touches, it starts to turn to a robot. So he's creating a bunch of robotic zombies. Anything that's organic becomes bio-organic or some shit. I don't know, but that would have been a cool idea. I know Sonic Forces kind of tackled the apocalyptic type thing. I seen people talk about the game, but the game was fucking trash. All right, they let you make up your own Sonic character with like these limited options, choices, ingredients. And I'm just like, we don't need that. Okay, we have all of these other characters that are so vast and different that we could have played with one of them in like this single player, experience. If it was like multiplayer, then I could be like, okay, I understand why I'm making my own Sonic character, but nah, just in the single player sense, just give me a few Sonic characters. And I would honestly prefer if they weren't the Hedgehogs. Like, of course, give me Sonic in the Sonic game, but I don't want to also play with Shadow and Silver. I think that they should come like later. I'm not saying DLC, but I don't think they should be. I just think that's just giving too much to the guys that, the Hedgehogs, who are like the main characters. It's about Sonic, but Sonic is the hero in his time. Shadow was the alt Sonic, the ultimate, weapon. So he's like his own thing. He's designed to be his own thing. Sonic, I don't recall Sonic being in the mind of Dr. Eggman's, grandfather when he was creating Shadow. So Shadow was his own main character. And then Silver is his main character from the future. Silver is future. So like how niggas who look like Dragon Ball Z, love Dragon Ball Z, knows that in the future you got, ain't no Goku, ain't no Vegeta, it's Trunks and Gohan and that apocalyptic shit. But Trunks is the main guy in his future, okay? And he comes back and interact with our main guy in our time. So I do think they should be playable. I don't think they should be integral or have to be played with for the story. I think they should be just like some extra sauce added on to it. Because you give me a game where I can play with Sonic and we on our militaristic type stuff. We got our bases, our frontier set up to combat Eggman and this virus that's coming towards us. Like, if I get to play with Knuckles and then I get a whole nother gaming experience in this world to where I'm gliding and punching hard and like climbing, maybe I'm going through dirt. Maybe that's another way to traverse. I can just go through the dirt instead of Sonic going over it. Knuckles can just, and then you come out, and then he come out like, and then that can lead into him gliding. Like, make traversal in this game fucking fun and amazing, like Spider-Man did at first. It got super repetitive as far as gameplay, but just simply feeling like Spider-Man and traversing New York, that game did that. Sonic can do that. Sonic can do that. Playing DC Universe Online, it was fun to have the speed traversal. What was it, locomotion or some shit? Because your character was just running on water, running on buildings, just running. It's like, what is gravity? As long as I move fast enough to where it can't catch me, I'm unstoppable. And that's what Sonic could be. All right, I've been talking a lot. We're going to watch this Sonic Frontiers. If you even care to watch this video, you probably already seen this. I just made a video reacting to it, talking about it. But now I'm just gonna just go through it and check some shit out. Usually I'm laughing at Disney or Disney's Marvel or everything that Disney own. Currently they fucking up. I can't even say they fucking up one property. Currently they fucking up everything. Okay, but Kenobi is what's getting all the heat right now. But it's June. Lightyear coming out, so I'll be talking about that, giving y'all news on that, the dumb shit. I'm not paying to see that movie, okay, but I will be keeping up with it, seeing people's reviews, just see what they talk. They're gonna point out, they're gonna highlight everything that needs to be talked about, and I'll be able to connect the wokeness, through that. I've already seen enough videos or made enough videos or had content about that to see that. That movie's DOA, Dead on Arrival. Oh, I was just about to start bitching about Lightyear. Let me stop. But yeah, let me share this screen for y'all. And then not only the characters that I kind of talked about with Knuckles and Tails, which is just a given, especially because of the movie. I felt like this game really could have bounced off of the popularity of the movie, but they just about to kill it. Look like, I don't know. Again, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait to see what else come from this. But if we was to play with different characters, like we played with Big in Sonic Adventure, and I didn't want to do that. I hated fishing, but it was cool because he was different. So I was like, hey, this is another dude in Sonic's world. Like Rouge. It was nice to play with Rouge in 2. Who else you play with in 1? Omega. Is it Omega? Is it Gamma? One of them robots. Then you play with Omega in Sonic Heroes. Shit, that's another Sonic game. Sonic Heroes. You got to play with Amy. Well, who was it? Amy? Cheese? Or Cream? No, the rabbit is Cream. Oh, and Big. That's who it was. But yeah, Amy. And Cream could be like, I don't want to say another skin for Tails. She'll have to be her own character because she don't fight. I like Charmy. Charmy sting your ass. Look at that Team Chaotix. So maybe that could be an idea. Yeah, you could. I don't know how they would kind of do that, but what if you play with a different team depending on what area you was in? Off the top of my head, that sounds cool. It sounds kind of restrictive. Maybe this. Maybe you always play with Sonic, but when you go to different areas, you have different options of characters that you can play with. Depending on who's manning that base, you know, what part of that story, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's hear somebody else talk. I'm gonna share this screen for that Sonic Frontiers gameplay. Now everybody and their mama who care about Sonic talking about this shit, so I don't know if I'm going to say anything that has been said before, but this is just my perspective on it. All right, here we go.
IGN First for the month of June 2022 is all about Sonic Frontiers. We've got gameplay, we've got previews, and we've got interviews from the developers who made it all happen. All month long, we'll be diving deep into what you can expect when the game makes its way to you later down the road. First up, we've got the world premiere gameplay focusing on exploring.
So those particles I'm talking about. Like Sonic has this new weird power, but I just feel like we haven't explored Sonic enough to be trying to add shit. Now Kirby's changed to open world. It seems fun, okay? It seems like not just the open world, but them handling Kirby and using his power that he already has, which is he swallows shit and he gain power. Expanding on that, as in keeping it what it is, but showing, okay, this is what happens if he doesn't actually swallow an item, if he just has a mouthful. You know, I think that's what it's called, big mouth mode, mouthful mode, some shit like that. And essentially, whatever goes inside Kirby's mouth, he can obtain like attributes of it. Can he pick and choose? Can he control these transformations? You know, those are questions to be kind of be talked about. But it's all within the lore that we've already been given, as opposed to just adding this new technological shit that Sonic got because he in a whole new world. A new fantastic point of view of aliens or an advanced species in the future. This can't be a Silver Store. We already saw that. Blaze, that's another fucking character that I missed. Blaze is dope. You know what? Knuckles and Blaze would be nice. She in the future though. No, he got Rouge.
Exploring the mysterious island that Sonic suddenly finds himself stranded on at the start of the game. Be sure to stick with IGN throughout June so you don't miss anything. Until then, here's your first look at gameplay from Sonic Frontiers.
Alright, so he's stranded on an island. Now I understand Sonic can't swim, but the idea that he can run so fast, he should be able to run on water. There was this scene from the X-Men cartoon, X-Men, not ever, Wolverine and the X-Men. And in that scene, Nightcrawler escaped from Genosha. Or was it a boat? I think he escaped from Genosha. And if you know Nightcrawler, his teleporting ability pretty much sucks. Alright, as far as teleporters, he's probably the worst. But him as a character, he's just great. And every time he teleports, it's like a muscle. You know, he it's like using a muscle. He gets tired. And as he teleports with the momentum that he teleported with. So as he's going across, now he was in the ocean. I think he escaped from the island, or like from the island to on a boat to the island or some shit. But anyway, open ocean, and he jumped off, and he had to teleport to get back to the mainland until I think the X-Men what was going on at this island. So every time he teleported, I forgot why I'm talking about this. Oh yeah, anyway, to say that Nightcrawler is super limited, but they showed this man go through an ocean, because every time he teleported, he would teleport up because he would just start dropping. So he had to and so yeah, he was getting tired. And then once he made, but the will of fucking Nightcrawler and his faith, he's a Christian, probably not a Christian, what's that, like Catholic, that's what I mean, like Catholic, but a devout believer in God. Devout believer in God, whatever. And but yeah, so just all of that carried him across that fucking ocean, just teleporting. And I had never seen Nightcrawler teleport like this before, just consecutively. And as soon as he got to the land, he just like passed out. He just passed the fuck out. But he made it. And to just say that Sonic is stuck on an island, I feel like that's lazy. I think, while I do think Sonic would explore the island, to say that he's stuck or like stranded, yeah, I think Sonic would run across that water and try to figure out what the fuck is going on. And not only that, well, I'll talk about that later. I like that as he runs, like he's kind of jogging, but he picks up speed. You know something else? I also think Sonic should talk to himself. Like, I think they should really utilize a voice actor for this game, and actually have Sonic, like, you know, like little talking to himself as he's running, Shit, definitely while he's fighting like a Spider-Man. I would like to see that. And they could do it to like trigger, I guess, as he jump or double jump, he boom, hit some. Then like airtime or you're too slow. And like, you know, he do that. Like if actions triggered that, and as he's like running, just jogging or idle, he has like little animations or he says things. That'd be cool. That'd be an interactive Sonic game. It would make me feel like I'm in the Sonic world. And to just see this. So again, Breath of the Wild. I haven't played the game, but people love it. And it would make sense for a Zelda game, because every Zelda game is like a different reality or something, or a different depiction of the epic tale of Link's journey, or the Legend of Zelda. So the whole dungeons in this world that we're kind of exploring, dungeons and puzzles and shit, it made sense for Breath of the Wild, for Zelda. But this, I'm not saying it only makes sense in this instance that I'm about to say. But again, if it's not the instance that I'm thinking of, then why we adding? So like this shit that we're saying could be Angel Island. And if we're actually looking at Knuckles' civilization, as in we in the past and we're seeing it happen, or like if we see his race be brought back somehow, because if they're supposed to guard the Master Emerald and he's the last one, then okay, when Knuckles dies, then what? No guardian of the Master Emerald? The Emerald will choose another clan as his guardian? Like, have we addressed that? People, please tell me. Have we addressed that in Sonic lore? But yeah, if this is to bring back Sonic's or Knuckles' race, or to talk about that, that's dope. In Sonic Adventure, we got Tikal and kind of a little hint at the story, and I was like, wow, this is dope. Like these are glimpses of the past, and we looking into the future, or we're living in the future. You know, we're seeing events before. So yeah, so I guess that's another concept that would make sense. But yeah, if we saw like the Master Emerald here, if we saw the Knuckles clan, again, capitalizing off the success of the movie. I don't know how long this game been in development, but the movie's hinted at the Knuckles clan. So if this game gave us that story, then that'd be dope. Now that shit, since Sonic is so dense, like Sonic does take fall damage. Now I'm not asking for no super believability or whatever, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way that Sonic could fall. Like, what if as he fell, he turned into the ball, or like jogged his feet so that he start to hover, you know, to create like a little air current before he hit the ground. That right there was another concern of mine. Like, what is this? What's the significance of this wall he's running up? Because as we see later, he can run up any wall. So why is this just colored like this? I saw him climb it at one point, but is that what this wall means? Sonic can climb this? Is it saying to go up here? I don't want to see Sonic climb. That's not his thing. Knuckles climbs. We got these little coins. They're not rings, they're something. That's something else, a concern of mine. Chao World. So like, yeah, at another point in this video, Sonic gets like a spiky fruit or some shit, and I'm just like, you know, what's the fruit for? Unless I'm taking it to a Chao. The little coins that he picked up, maybe that's Chao currency or some shit, you know. I do recall in Sonic Adventure they had the Chaos had to purify chaos, some shit like that. So maybe the Chao and the echidnas are connected to the Master Emerald, and we get to see that in this game. What better game to have Chao World in than the open world game? Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 Chao Worlds were fucking amazing. On 1, you had a different Chao World in different parts of the game, which I think is the better idea here. Since we, you know, got this open world, we can explore different like landscapes, different environments. So if the Chao had villages or stations or places where their like magical water energy or some shit was strong, we had those. And in Sonic Adventure 2, you had just this Chao world that was like beside, like on the same plane of existence, but like in this pocket. And it had a hero in villain dark area. So the good Chaos and the bad Chaos, which they took on the traits of like the good Chao was white and had the halo, and the dark Chao had the spiky little ball on their head, sharp teeth. Just look more demonic. Like they had their actual alignment traits, which was cool. Which is very cool. Alright. Chao World. Yeah, I don't know if I said it, but if those like coins or tokens was like the how you go into the store on Sonic Adventure 1, the little Chao market, and you can buy stuff. See, like, just to run. So we accepted all this crazy shit in Sonic's world. What the fuck? So we accepted all this shit in Sonic's world. But this is a whole nother world. Or maybe it's his world, but this is a whole nother something, whole nother story. Why are we just seeing shit designated for Sonic? There goes some ruins. Look at that. Ooh, if we could glide over there. Come on now. Look at that. You mean to tell me it wouldn't be dope right now if we held L1 like a Rockstar with the weapon wheel with a Red Dead, and we could circle through characters, and I could switch to Knuckles and glide over there to those ruins, or Tails and fly over there to those ruins. Shit, even with Sonic, if he just ran down here, he ran down the rock, ran down the cliff, ran on the water, and then ran up the, the other side over there, traversal. Every character, different way of traversal. Silver fucking flies. Shadow teleports. Chaos control. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Or he got skates. God damn, Shadow would be dope. See, if they made you pay for him some DLC, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad because that's sauce. That is sauce if you're giving me these other Sonic characters to play with. Those hedgehogs would just be sauce. Or like a future DLC where you play with Silver and Blaze. That's just sauce. That's just extra. That makes sense to me now, because Silver, Blaze, who's another future character? I don't know, y'all tell me, but have that in this area. Okay, of the DLC of the expansion. But then as I'm here in the island area, I'm playing with Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. And then I go somewhere else, a more beachy like area, defending against Eggman. Because actually in the story, their like last stronghold was Angel Island. So you let me play with them dudes here. The big three. No, they're not the big. I don't know. But Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. And then we go to like a beach area. And we playing with, Amy, Cream, somebody else. And then I go to the city area. Oh, we on the island, but y'all get what I'm saying. If there were different locations, so how I would have liked to see a Sonic open world game. And then we go into like a city area. And then we get to play with Team Chaotix. We got Vector, Charmy, and Espio. I'm just giving these folks gold here. I'm giving them gold, y'all. And y'all about to accept another alien story. I don't know what's happening. I really don't. It looked like a Kidness. It should be here. Look at that. SBO can run down that. So I can see Sonic falling from a height like that. But how he just straight jump off a cliff. Like, look at this. Shit just floating around. What architect has Sonic in mind? Now, if you tell me that a species developed these like ways, like highways, like how you got the big bridge right there, but those things were like highways or some shit for individuals. I don't know, for the ones who had like possessed the abilities like this. So they just made these ways so that they could get around instead of just living like regular folk or normal folks. And I'd be like, okay, maybe. They still would have to make sense. Like, look at that. What is that? Why we just showing that up? What the fuck you doing? Now, if he's like, can step on an air current or some shit, okay. But just giving me multiple jumps in the air is not cool if it doesn't really amount too much. All right, animal-like relics. That, some puzzle you gotta activate. So not only are there puzzles set up, So in a world like this, why would these things be set up? If they were trying to protect something, guard something, or if only a certain type of person or class had access. Again, ones who could use the Speed Force, the Emerald Force, whatever this shit is, the Master Force, which, you know, different abilities through different species, but in individuals amongst the species. But yeah, Sonic just had to activate some shit on his natural ability. Explain it. And not only that, this place comes with signs. There's a question mark. So, like, who put the sign there? Why is the sign there? The inhabitants would know what to do here. Or maybe they don't. We have signs in our world. But it just seemed like, you know, like spiritual. This don't seem like just no way to go through the island to traverse. This seems like I'm trying to get somewhere, into like a temple or a building. So then a character would just kind of like have knowledge of that area, that place, that belief, that religion, I guess, and how to perform the rituals or the right steps to enter this. But Sonic is just like, gotta go fast. That's the answer. Just run. Just run around it. Just run around it. Activate it. And that's why I said wind currents. Like maybe that's what's going on, because you see those like this right here. So like, yeah. Okay, that was a fruit. I saw the spiky fruit. That was a blue fruit, which kind of had. That's a blue fruit. Now in Chao Garden, all they grew was those orange fruits, but you can go buy some different kind of fruit. Come on now, that better be a Chao fruit or a missed opportunity. What is this? It don't look like the Master Emerald, because the Master Emerald had like a whole temple that it was pointed to. But Blaze has some emerald shards, some gems that she draws power from. So yeah, is this and that's in the future. That's not a different reality. So are there more than one like master gem? You have an emerald, you have a master diamond, you have a master some other fucking precious stone. Okay. And there go a bird in this open world. Now there's some little creatures, but not actually, what's the endemic life? And I don't even think we've seen them yet, but there was like some little small creatures. But anyway, this bird is the only flying thing, like the only other sign of life here. Alright, so we just passed it. So another sign, another little playground area, again, why do we have this shit here? What is the purpose of these with these temples or whatever? And not only that, this little thing. So what do we get here? It looks like it could be a point where you change characters or some shit. I don't know. I would want more than that. I would want like an actual base or a hub to go and see the characters. But as far as changing on the fly, no, I want to do that. Yeah, on the fly, not have to go to a checkpoint and have a buddy teleport in. Maybe if the technology calls for it. Anyway. Can he run up a tree? So how you just jumped over that rail? Like, that's how I feel about all of these. Why am I doing it? There's no like payoff. Sonic doesn't even look cool grinding. They haven't even perfected that shit yet. I think Kingdom Hearts got that in its first attempt at Kingdom Hearts fucking 2. Just to simply grind, do a couple of tricks on the skateboard, and Sonic still fucking wobbling on the rail. That man just jumped over that pole like, nope, don't want to do it. It's not necessary, so why do you have it? With the Sonic games, there was a path. There was a course. This is just a waste of tax money. These people just building these structures and shit. Serve no purpose. Puzzle. We have to do the puzzle because Breath of the Wild does puzzles. Look at that thing. Spiky fruit. My child's gonna love that. It's gonna make him aggressive because he eating spiky fruit. There they go. See, what is that? See, look, they don't look like Chow. I'm hyping myself up. I know I'm not getting what I want. It's just fun to talk about it. I know they don't look like they not Chow, but what if they were like how the Digimon have the in training, like the baby form, and that was like the baby Chow, which is just the head, and then that's a baby, and then it it grows a body, and it turns into an actual Chow. So what would the name of the shit be? A Chow is like a child. A BB would be a baby, and a dua, something like a doe, I don't know, some shit, and that'd be a bigger version of a child that kind of like can talk and communicate. It becomes a higher version of itself. I don't know. I'm just talking. Look at the hamster wheel. Look at that. Fuck are these, what's Yokomon's pre-evolution? Ooh, ass. Subscribe to Heels versus Babyface, people. Alright, so that was the Sonic Frontiers Gameplay. Now look, let's just go through some Sonic characters real quick. So this is the Sonic story that I'm by Ian Flynn, I guess, that I'm checking out. You see those are the robots, the robot virus made by Eggman. You get Sonic villains. What are these dudes? Rough and Tumble, I think. A skunk and a badger or a Wolverine. They look cool. All the Sonic characters look fucking amazing, no matter what animal they are. So we'll go to the actual book. Alright, I can't just be showing y'all the actual book, I don't think. But so yeah, so we get to see Sonic villains like animal characters. Look at that, Shadow was introduced. Everybody got to fight this virus, because if you get touched, you turn into it. Oh yeah, you got the Freedom Fighter girl, the wolf, Whisper the wolf, and Tangle, the lemur. Is she somewhere? She's right here. So that can be a squad. Amy, Tangled, and Whisper. Amy used the hammer. Tangle she fights, she used her tail, so I guess like a whip type thing, but you know, hand to hand, yeah. And then Whisper she shoot the gun, she shoot the wisp, those little alien things. She has a connection with them. And they're like what, living energy sources or something, or can alter shit, so she fight them. That could be a squad. Is that the Boomerang girl from whatever the show, Sonic Boom? So yeah, that's why I said this whole Sonic Frontiers could be them actually fighting against a bunch of shit, a wave of enemies. And what better wave of enemies or overwhelming force by Dr. Eggman than... Oh, y'all can't see it. My bad. Let me share this. Yeah, but what better force than Dr. Eggman's metal virus? So my bad. Here it go. So this is what I was talking about. I go Blaze. Look at that. They riding their wave boards. This is Rough and Tumble. These two characters. A skunk and a Wolverine. Dope guys. Yeah, what was I saying? So this is... So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna stop sharing that. So these characters that I'm talking about, we can talk more about them once I go to their actual pages. I guess I'll go in alphabet order. So we all know these dudes, okay? So these are the original three, Sonic, Knuckles, and Miles. But these are who I was referring to them as the big three, but I guess these would be big three. When I was saying like characters who, again, Sonic is our main dude. Shadow was created to be his own main dude to solve problems by Dr. Eggman's grandfather. And this is Silver. He's the main guy. He's the hedgehog that's trying to save shit in his timeline, in his future. That's fucked up. I go Rouge. That's Knuckles' girl right there, but you know he got family duties and whatnot. He can't be messing around with her. Amy, we know Amy. Manic, is that Sonic brother? Is that the green one? Yep. So there's Sonic's bro. Hey, maybe nah, cause they was in like a futuristic type shit. The Babylon Rogues. Is that, yeah, that's Jet and his crew for the Sonic Riders games. So I'm just going through like Sonic characters right now. Just the many characters that, they was in the comic book too. They did their thing. But the many characters that we could be just exploring, being able to play with in a Sonic game, especially open world. Oh, there's a Metal Knuckles. So I'm only going to go to the characters that I know. Y'all support Ukrainian defenders. Look at that. Why is this on here? We talking about Sonic. There go Big the cat. I don't think he should be playable in the game unless it's like some mini game shit where I'm fishing. Nah, I don't want to do it. Play with him. Here go Blaze. Silver's companion, homie from the future. She was Silver's closest friend and companion. Yep. Mighty. I don't know about Mighty, but I know he's in that Sonic Mania. But I hear he's a fan favorite, so there go Mighty. This is a cool looking character to me though. Who's Nicole the HoloLinks? Oh shit, one of the main characters on the Hedgehog comic book series and spin-off. Okay, Archie. So a lot of these characters are from the old Archie comics. But this is some fucking 3D artwork though. Okay, she's a Technomancer. That's what's up. Oh, she's not. She's an artificial intelligence created by. That's what's up. So she's not even real. See, man, this is a huge world. And these Sonic folks ain't doing nothing with it. Here go to Chow. Chow made their first appearance in Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast. Wow. Come on now. That's how you go back. That's how you bring it back. Chow was the first introduced there. Well, we're going to bring it back with the even more open world Sonic game. Come on, man. Have a mini game where we could actually play some multiplayer shit. And it'll be like, Chow events and whatnot. If people into that. It'll give more longevity to the game. If people can actually go into Chow World and take elements from the real game. To raise their Chow. Then take it online. Compete. Might have some there. Sally Acorn, I know she's a fan favorite. Oh, she the one who had the links I just looked at. Ray the Squirrel, not Rocky, but Ray. He was in Sonic Mania as well. Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. So he was a playable character. Was a member of Team Chaotix for Archie. That's what's up. That's what's up. See, that's what I mean. If you had the Team Chaotix base, you could have like these legacy characters connected to them in that base that you can interact with. What the fuck? Who is Rosie the Rascal? What is a rascal? Auntie Amy. Okay. Okay, alright. A Bizarro Amy type character, I guess. Look at this. Rotor the Walrus. Key member of the new Freedom Fighters. Charles Hedgehog. The mechanic. Okay. Enhanced. So he's strong and he detects. So he like a cyborg. Oh yeah, I fucks with it. I fucks with him. That's what's up. Just great characters from Sonic. Just great characters. Rouge the Bat. We know Rouge. What the fuck is Dr. Eggman nigga? Sonic Rivals and Sonic Rivals 2. Okay. Dr. Starline. I know he in the comic. I think he'll be a great character, a great foil. That's not like human like Eggman, but fucking platypus scientist. He alright. Shade the Echidna. Who is that? Okay. We know Silver. There go the robots, Gamma and Omega. Now here go SBO. Man, I thought SBO was a girl when he came out. The man is a ninja. A ninja chameleon. That's the thing about Sonic. They'll take a character and make him something that they really not. So this chameleon is a ninja. Moves slow as shit, but he a fast ninja. Hold on, people, hold on. Alright, yeah. SBO though. Could be in the game. Sticks to Badger. So that's what she is. She a Badger. Okay. Infinite was from Sonic Forces. Whack. Okay. Let's continue on. Omochao. I got Ray. Okay, we got them. Okay, y'all saw Silver. Sonya. Sonar the Fennec. That's what's up. Who was this character? Fennec Fox. Archie Comics, yep. Super Mecha Sonic. Storm the Albatross, one of the Babylon Rogues. Here go Tangle. I like Tangle. The lemur, her tail like stretch out. Shit. She used it for everything. I've seen her launch people. She's swung with it from long ass distance. She do a lot of shit, but Tangle cool. She's the positive, high energy, the fun character. Whisper and Tangle Comics, yep. So she with Whisper. She's 15. Adventure, excitement, fighting, tail ability. See, that's what I mean. Enclosed spaces. She don't like to be sitting still for too long. Yeah, I like those kind of characters. I like Tangle. T-Call. Look at that. See, Knuckles could have had him. I think she from the past though. It says she's American. That's funny. She can glide. Okay. Decreased. Okay. Would they decreased her in what status or some shit? I don't know. Did that mean deceased? That's funny. All right. Tumble. He's not even the skunk. Okay. So now I just can't even take this website seriously. He's not the skunk. He's like a Wolverine or a badger. Are they both skunks? I don't remember. I had to go back and see because I do remember him losing his tail. Okay. So I might be mistaken. That's on me. That's Cream's mama. Here go my man Vector. He black. Okay. It's classic Vector. Yeah. Gotta start somewhere. My guy was in Sonic X. What's this? Sonic Boom? Oh. Look at them alligator lips. But yeah, Vector could be on the squad. Wave. Here go Whisper. Whisper the wolf. It's a gun. Those little alien things go up in here and they have a different kind of energy that they shoot out. She don't talk. She don't talk. Or she talks softly. So they just call her Whisper. Zero Zora Brute. Alright. Alright, that's all for them Sonic characters. Alright, so that's all I got. Just came here to talk about Sonic. Yeah, the video didn't give us too much to talk about. The world empty as fuck. I'm waiting to see more. But those are my thoughts on it. It would be nice to see a Sonic open world game where I could play with Sonic characters. In this open world, traversal would be a key element to the game. Something that can actually further set this apart from other games. But yeah, if I could play with other characters, if I could experience more of the Sonic story, the Sonic lore, instead of playing a new game where they're just adding on some more shit. I'm tired of just consuming. I actually want to be invested in something like we used to be. But that's it. I'm not trying to keep y'all too long. I'm also in my garage and it's hot as fuck, so I'm trying to be done with this before, this heat in Texas bake my ass in this garage. But yeah, that's all for this video, people. I appreciate whoever came through, checked it out. Whoever come later and listen to me ramble, talk about some Sonic. I love Sonic, okay, and I want to see it do great. But I'm not accepting no bullshit, no mediocrity. So, and you shouldn't either. We deserve better. All right, people, go ahead and leave me a like, dislike, interact with the video. Comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff if you find value in my opinion whatsoever. If you think anybody else might will, and they want to hear another voice, okay, especially one of the rebellion. But see, I want to say that's all for me. I'm trying to play y'all a video before I dip out. Yeah, watch this. But yeah, after this, I'm gonna be out, people. I'm gonna end it. So it was fun. It was fun.
I'm not sure I get you.
Give me a real fight.
You all right, boy?
Any of you guys read that chapter in The Art of War about misdirection?